Alright, this is the ugly stove. As you can tell, I beat the crap out of it putting it together. I filled it, it weighs 1 ounce. I've got 1 ounce of 91% alcohol. I lit it just before I turned on the camera. It has been burning for 30 seconds. So we'll see how long it takes to prime up. I can already see bubbles. You probably can't see them, but I can see bubbles at the bottom. The alcohol is starting to boil. Coming up on 50 seconds. Right at 1 minute. You can probably tell by the way the flame is dancing that it is very windy. I obviously have it set to the back part of my gas grill, hopefully acting as a windshield. And it looks like we're primed at 1 minute and 20 seconds. I have here 2 cups of water in an MSR stainless pan. I'm going to move the stove back towards me a little bit so that there's room. And it is roaring. Hopefully you can see it. My poor camera work. Got quite a bit of flame creep. This is a fairly large MSR pot. Quite a bit of flame creep around the edge, getting a lot of soot. I'm sure that's allowing due to my jetting. As you can tell, I've got some jets low and some jets high. It was an initial attempt to make sort of a hybrid. I think I should have stuck with the higher jets, but anyway, pot's been on there for 1 minute. Definitely don't have a blue flame, but we'll see. Get quite a bit of soot. That may be due to the alcohol. I can tell you from this distance, which is about a foot from the camera to the stove, it is hot. Can definitely feel it. Lots of soot. Pot's turned black. So again, I don't know if that's due to the jetting, the fuel, my crappy beat the hell out of it design. I was just happy to see it prime and see the jets fire. Unfortunately, I did not have a stopwatch. I simply looked at my watch, so I'll have to rely on the recording time when this is finished to get an actual time. And we'll show you that you can see we do have bubble formation. And I'm going to go to a rolling boil. I'm going to assume that this was probably some unfiltered water that I would need to boil to make safe. And my pot is just about black by now. And we are almost boiling, not quite a rolling boil. You can still see the flame licking up around the side of the pot, obviously very inefficient. But aside from the lack of blue flame, I'm going to call it very hot. It seemed to boil pretty quick. I'm going to estimate it's about 3 minutes right now for the 2 cups, but we'll find out for sure later. If this had been filtered through my Katahdin Hiker Pro, I would have just been happy with this to make some coffee or hot chocolate or even oatmeal. Again, I'm not happy with the flame pattern. Too wide, too yellow. But would it cook you a meal on the trail? Oh, of course. I will try this again with some heat. Methylated alcohol, perhaps it would burn a little hotter. You see the flames dancing again. It's quite windy, but being here in the grill, it's acting as its own windscreen. And we have a full-on boil. Since this is the initial run, I don't know what the total burn time would be on this FirstStove. Alright, I'm going to stop it here. I'm going to let it burn down. I'll count the time that it burns down from here, and we'll see just how much we get out of it.